Today, I have something very exciting to share with you. I've been hard at work creating a completely different type of product like nothing you've ever seen before. I designed a tool that will allow you to bring all your thoughts and ideas, plans and to-dos all in a single place so they can easily be organized and get done. I created this tool because that's what my own brain needed in order to be organized and so that none of my ideas would get lost. For a long time, I used to keep at least 2 digital planners plus 1 or more notebooks to keep track of all of the tasks, thoughts, and ideas that I came up with. With this new tool, I need only 1 file to do not only that, but also plan out my days, weeks, and months in detail. This product includes, of course, planning pages, but it is so much more than just a digital planner. So let me introduce the PrintStick Organizer. There is so much to show you, so let's get to it. So here's my first page in the PrintStick Organizer. As most of other PrintStick planners, you have this part blank so you can enter your widgets, covers, decorate however you want it. You have a few pages here with useful information on how to get started and how to make use of all of the extras included with the download of the PrintStick Organizer. Downloading and installing the PrintStick Organizer is super simple. You just click on the download link that you will get access to right after your purchase is completed. You will also receive an automated email with this link. You will just get to this PDF, which is ready to go. There's nothing to decompress, there's no other files around. All you have to do is send this file straight into GoodNotes or whichever note-taking app you are using. And that's it. Your PrintStick Organizer is going to look like this. You are ready to go. I do always advise everyone to keep a safe copy of their original file, whether it's a digital planner or this PrintStick Organizer. Keep it somewhere safe so that you can come back to it if you ever delete pages or something happens to your file that you're using in GoodNotes or any other note-taking app. You want to have the original saved somewhere safe. This could be iCloud, Dropbox, an external hard drive, or any other place that you know that the file will be available for you to come back and get a new copy if you need it. There are a ton of extras that will be included, and actually these will be updated throughout the year, and all of those instructions are available in the info pages that I just showed you. You can also access them by tapping on this first link here with the question mark, and you'll get to this section where you can learn how to use all of those features that I'm talking about, and I will make other videos also teaching you how to make use of those. But for now, I want to show you the pages of the organizer. So this is the first one, and it's really important. This is your dashboard. And I love this one because it's a really useful visual index where you can add whichever sections you need. So all of these boxes, if you tap at the bottom here, you can open the link and they'll take you to a blank page where you can customize, enter whichever inserts or anything else you want to customize and have exactly what you need. Mine looks like this. I decorated a little bit. I just added some text boxes, and these are all of the sections in my case that I'm using to manage my business. So I have a section for social media, a section for my Facebook community, my YouTube channel, and so on. So literally you can add whichever categories or sections you think you need for yourself here. From any page that I am at the organizer, if I tap on this button, I'm going to go back to my dashboard. Next, we move on to these pages here. So I'm gonna zoom in so you can see the buttons. You have these 3 buttons, and these are some of my favorite pages. You are going to hear me say that this is my favorite many times in this video because really this organizer has everything I want, everything I love, everything I need. So this first page, I have my ideal routine written out here. So how I want my days to go, it doesn't mean they always go this way, but that's what I want to do. So it helps me keep focused. You know, I come back here and check like, oh, I said I would exercise and I haven't done that in many days. And then you can redo, rethink, and update your routine to how you want it to go. Then I took the time here to really, decorate, add some stickers, make it all pretty. And the cool thing is that this is just the one page, so you don't have to do this every day or every week. You can if you want. You can come here as often as you need or as you want and update the page, change the decoration, etc. But the way I've been using it, I just do it at the beginning of the month. I'll go and revisit this page, make sure that everything is accurate to how I want things to go. Then if you move on to the next page right here, this is how you want your days in general to go. So you have a box per day of the week. So here I'm writing the activities that are supposed to be happening every Wednesday, every Friday, and so on. The things that I want to do every day. I include a lot of home carrying activities here, and I also do have a space here to write my perfect day. So in a perfect scenario, in a perfect case, how I want to spend every hour of the day. You can enter the hours here on the left and then just write whatever you want to have happen on the right. And the last button here will take you to something similar, but this is your evening routine, how you disconnect, how you stop from work, how you get ready to end your day, go to bed. You know, I'm using this to have like healthy habits, the things that I definitely need to do before disconnecting. So it says don't forget to, and I write in the things that I need to do before I go to bed or before I put my devices away and so on. Now this is what I have been doing with my own organizer. I'm gonna go back to what it looks like when it's empty. You just have the boxes and the spaces to enter your info, but of course you don't have any of the stickers and drawings and colors that I have added myself. One more awesome feature of this organizer is that you have this button here that says quick note, and if we tap on this link, you will open a page where you can just enter any quick information that you need. Let's say that you get a phone call and you need to write down some notes, then you can just come here and add them. These are things that are not absolutely important, so I don't need to add them in the other categories that you'll see in a second. And if I do need to add them somewhere, then I can just come here, copy them, and paste them onto the right categories. So after quick note, we have these buttons here I'm going to show you. This first one is your master list, and this could be a to-do list or any other type of list that you need. Each box could be a different category, and the cool thing here is that you have more space if you need it. So when you tap on this info icon here, a new page will open. The following button is your goals, and I love this because you have them handy so you can come back at any point in the year and see where you're at with the goals that you set for yourself. You have room for 6 goals, and on this right side here you have the label of the spread that you're at, so you know where you are in the planner. So here it says yearly goals, and as you can see there's 2 dots. That means there's 2 spreads for this icon of goals that you have here. So if I tap on that second button, the following spread is going to open, and here you have a little bit more space to plan out your goals in detail. You have room for 4 goals. The following button here is your vision. Again, you get 2 layouts of your vision. Here you can do a mini vision board for the year, where you want to find yourself in 3 years, 5 years, and 10 years. And if you go to the next spread, you have your vision board, so a bigger board. This following icon, let me zoom in because I don't think you can tell, this is your project manager. So when you tap there, you will open this page, and I love it because you can manage multiple projects at once. So you have 12 total that you can do, and obviously you can duplicate the project pages that I'll show you in a second if you need more. I added boxes in different sizes to represent the importance of each project. So this one is your biggest project, so you have your biggest box. Here you can just add an overview image or a few words or just the name of the project, but by having this box be bigger, you know that it's the most important. You have room for other big projects, smaller projects, and tiny projects, and these are linked at the bottom here on this black bar. So if I tap there, I'm going to open my project planner. Going back to my project to show you, for example, the mini projects, you have them all 4 in a single page because they're tiny projects, so you need a little less space. This last icon here is your appointments or time-sensitive tasks, okay? So the idea here is that, for example, if you know that you have to set a doctor's appointment, but you haven't really done it, you can write it down here. Call pediatrician's office to schedule an appointment for my 4-year-old. I can write that down here. Then once I have created the appointment, I can just set an alarm on my calendar app because that's time sensitive. I do not want to miss it. So that's what this page is for. Then of course I would go and copy that task and paste it onto my weekly or monthly or daily, so I know when I actually have to go. This next section is so amazing, and this is how I started creating this whole organizer. So it says my thoughts, and what that is just a place for you to dump all of your ideas, all of your thoughts, all of the tasks that are floating around in your head, all of the things you need to do, you want to do, projects that come up, and any other thought, you can write it down here. This is what mine looks like. So as you can see, there's all sorts of things. So I have from gardening projects to, I wrote down some gifts that I needed to buy, my nails I wanted to do, all of that I write it down here. Then on the right side, I have my categories. So you'll see that they're color coded. And then these labels here, I added myself. So this is how I divided my categories. So it says here computer work. So these are the things that I can only do once I sit down at my computer to work. So I put them all here, so next time I go to my computer, I know exactly what needs to be done and I can be the most productive during that computer work. You do have more space for each category, and that's going to be these buttons here. So when I tap on one button, I'm going to open that category. So you have 5 different categories here where you can organize your tasks. You have a space for notes, and then you have different boxes so you can divide the main tasks into groups of tasks because you have all these different boxes to organize them. This has been a game changer for me. I am really able to dump all of my ideas first and then organize them and arrange them so I can actually get them done. The following feature is also amazing. I told you I was gonna say that there are many amazing things on this organizer, and that is because there are. So I'm gonna open this link. I added this page because I don't know if this has happened to you, but I sometimes feel tired, burned out, like I'm not doing enough, or like I haven't completed all of the things I said I would. And on this page, it's my idea to actually write down the things that I have completed. So I divided these by big things accomplished, medium things accomplished, and small things accomplished because everything counts. This could be anything you want. I can write it down here. So whenever I feel like I'm not getting my work done or I don't have enough ideas, I'm not doing well, then you can come here and review the things that you have in fact finished. After that, you get to your tasks that are pending, and I divided those by urgent. So you only have 5 boxes here to really focus on what needs to be done next. Then you have another page that's important. So these things need to get done soon, but they're not as urgent as the previous ones. And you also have a space to write things that need to get done at some point. You know, you don't really know the date yet, but in this way you can really choose what's important among all of the things that we all have to do. We need to categorize and decide what needs to be done first. After that, you get to your task detail, and I have a few options here. Let me show you how I've done it. This is one option. I divided my task by color coding because, again, I enter my ideas as they come. That's why you don't have all greens up here, all blues down here, because I just write the things as I think of them, and then I color them in to color code them and know what each task means. That's one idea, and you also have, the option to just write in the task. What's important about this page is that once you write down your task, you have this icon that will open a whole new page where you can enter all of the info that you need to know regarding this specific task. The following button is all my ideas, and this is another spread very similar to the dashboard that I showed you before. So this one is just another option for you to start writing down ideas. So the way I use it is I assign a category for each box, and this could be, in my case, I use it for video ideas, social media posting ideas, new products. I can come back and keep adding info and building those ideas. These 3 buttons here are blank sections, and they're very easily accessible, and I added different icons so it would be easy for you to recognize what each of the sections are. And if you tap on each of the buttons, then a blank section is going to open. You have nothing here. You can add pages, stickers, widgets, whatever you need, or you can start entering info directly on this page. You have these 3, and of course the buttons will light up to know where you are. You'll have room in your index page to label these sections, and I'll show you that in a minute. Now, you've noticed that there's a ton of icons on this left side, and this is really cool. This is a part of the organizer that will really truly allow you to plan out every aspect of your life, basically, because you have all these different categories. For example, I'm going to show you the travel one. And once you open here, you can see I have a travel planner. So I can plan out when I leave, when I return. I can write down some travel tips, what I can do and see and eat at the place where I'm going. You can also plan out your budget here. But what's interesting is that you have more than one page for this category, and all of the categories have at least a couple of pages. So to see all the pages included in that category, then you tap on these dots and you'll open the other categories. This map is really fun. I just want to quickly show you how I've been using mine because I had a lot of fun with it. So this is what I did with mine, and I just added some like dots and lines and text boxes to mark up the special places I've been to. So I have traveled to several countries and I keep track of that here, and I think it looks super cute. If you haven't traveled all that much, you can use this page to do a travel bucket list or your wish list, the places you want to visit. So there's a lot of spreads here. I really cannot show them to you all. I don't want this video to go on forever, so I'm not going to show you all of these in detail. However, make sure to follow me on Instagram because I'm sharing a lot of reels showing you how to use these pages in detail. So if that interests you, if you really want to see all the details before purchasing, make sure to go follow me there and check them out. So the PrintStick Organizer, of course, also includes a full planner. So that is located at the right of your page. So all these buttons are basically your planner. So when you tap on this year button, you're going to be taken to the yearly calendar, where you have some space to write down like the most important events of each month or any notes you need. And you do have some more boxes to enter extra info at the bottom. But you have all the months here, and these are all fully linked. So when you tap on a day, you're gonna open the spread for that day. And to go back to your year, you just tap on this button again. But you can also access the weeks by tapping on these buttons on the left. So let's say I want to open this week. I just tap on that button and that week is going to be open. You know which month you're at because you have your button here at the right. This is what a weekly spread looks like. It's a vertical hourly layout. If you wanted to have this week in a different format, you can change it. So 4 years ago, when I released my first digital planner, I came up with the idea to have these little elements that I called widgets that would allow you to customize the pages in your planner. The PrintStick Organizer will allow you to customize your pages in this way, but this is a completely different new product and system. So this time I'm not calling them widgets, I'm calling them stickies. You can call these stickies, stickers, widgets, elements, or any other name you want, but these are the tools that will allow you to customize your pages. When you get the PrintStick Organizer, you will gain access to an ever-growing library of digital tools, stickies, and other items that will help you further customize and improve your organization experience. Let's get back to the planner. Now you do have your monthlies on every week and daily spread. So let me open a daily spread. You have the month calendar in here as well, and it's fully linked. So whenever you are in one day or a week, you can still navigate to the other days or weeks of that same month. This is what a daily spread looks like. You have space to write down your meals, reminder, what you're grateful for, notes, personal and work to-do list, and you do have your full schedule running from 12 a.m. to 11 p.m. So no matter when your day starts or ends, you can plan it out here. You can also plan out quarterly, and to do that you have these buttons at the right here. So you have the first quarter where you have the first 3 months of the year. You have space to write what you need on this right side, but you have a ton more space here on these lines to write down the main events. You can track whatever you want, like total sales in case that you have your own business. If you prefer to view 3 months at once, you have that. Obviously all these numbers are linked as well, so if I tap on one, I'm going to open that daily spread. Your months and year on the right here are also linked. So if I tap on where it says February, I'm going to be taken to February's dashboard. Now I love this dashboard, which is available for each month, because I condensed all of the information that you could need. You can write down the things that you would enter at the beginning of each month. So which dates are going to be special this month, the things I need to do personally, for work, notes, but you can also keep track of the things that you are doing. So you have this little box that says this month currently, and you can enter here what you're watching, what you're listening to, what you're working on. And you can also plan out next month. So for example, here it says new focus for next month. You can review the previous month, what worked, what didn't, what you're grateful for. This is what my month of January kind of looked like. As you can see, I'm using a very simple designing style here. I don't have a lot of stickers. I do use my highlighter to add some color and highlight some things, but I keep it very simple, and I really love this layout because instead of having a page to review my month and another page to prepare for next month, I have it all here together. Now, of course, you do have the calendars for each month, and those are actually linked here, and you have two options. So the first one is this full calendar. So the days are linked as well as the weeks. The second monthly calendar of each month is smaller, and you have this space on the left for notes. Now each month does have 5 customizable sections, and those are going to be linked to these dots here under each of the months. So when you tap on each dot, each of the sections is going to open. When you are on this page, your yearly calendar, you'll see that you have 3 spreads total. So if I go to the left spread, I'll have my year in review. So you can review whatever happened last year. So this is good to use at the end of the year to really, recap and realize all of the things that were done, were not done, all of that you can enter here. And you also have, after the yearly calendar, a space to plan out the upcoming year. The following feature will blow your mind. This is definitely something I've never seen before. You can sync your planner on multiple devices via iCloud, right? I like having everything synced in GoodNotes so I can look at my planner on the go. However, the pages of planners made for iPad screens always look super awkward on my iPhone's tiny screen. It's difficult to tap on the right link, And sure, I can zoom in and move around the screen and find what I need. But once I tap a link, the screen skips and I find this quite uncomfortable. I am so proud to say that I've come up with a fix to this problem. If you look at my organizer here, I have this phone icon at the bottom. Let me show it to you here. I'm gonna zoom in. So what this button does is once I tap on it, my screen will automatically fit my phone screen. This button is large, so it's gonna be easy to tap on it from any page in my phone. The PrintStick Organizer is also fit for phones. You have some new buttons that appear, and you know that they appeared because their color changes from black to gray. And now the organizer is so much more comfortable to use. Please note that these pages are actually second pages to the original ones, and if you want the info to show up on these, you have to manually enter it as well. This is very easy to do. You just open the original page, which is sized for the iPad, you use your lasso tool, copy the info, and then go to the phone version and paste it over there. Now when you open the phone, you'll see the exact same info in a much more comfortable format. I am so excited about this feature. Now I no longer need to keep a file for my phone and a file for my iPad. I can use the same one. I know there's a ton of pages and different sections in this document, so I've made it easy for you to know where you are and where to go. And what you do is you tap on this link and you get to your master index, where you have all of the pages written out, and all of these buttons, well, of course, they're linked to their spread. So let's say that I want to go to my shopping section. I see I have these 3 spreads plus one for the phone. So whenever you see this icon, it means that this page is for the phone. So it's made to fit the screen of the phone. So I can just tap on one of these pages and that page is going to open. You also have the chance to label the blank sections that you have throughout the organizer. So for example, these ones here are the extra sections that you have in your master list. If you recall, it's this one, and you have these 3 info icons right here. And if you tap there, then that page will open. You also get a chance to label those here if you need to. And the other sections that you can label are your blank sections. So the square, triangle, and circle. Remember, if you tap there, you get to a completely blank page where you can add your own stickies, your own inserts, and create your own page. Well, you can label those here as well. After that, you get to these journal or daily entries, as I call it, and what it is you have space for every day of the year, and you can enter whatever you want here. The way I've been using it is I write daily a little bit about what happened in my day, so I do that in my daily spreads. I have this notes section, and what I do is I just covered the part that says notes and I wrote down journaling instead. I add all of my text, and once a week, usually on Sundays when I have more time to sit down and work on my planner, I will go and collect all of the entries of that week. I will copy that text and then go to my journal, select the right day, and then paste the text. That's what I personally do with this section, but you can use it to enter work notes, meeting notes, or anything you need to track daily, but you need a little more room than what you have on your trackers, and then you can do that here. This icon on the left is actually a full notebook, so if you tap there, this page is going to open, and as you can see, you have different sections here that are numbered. The ones on the left are white and the ones on the right look transparent. So what that means is that all of these 10 sections on the left are going to link to a blank page where you are ready to start writing, entering info, stickers, whatever you need. And the ones on the right actually have nothing, and the idea here is that you can add any widget or stickies that you want. You can get this from the library, and this is pretty cool because since you have nothing, then you can enter whatever you want and literally build your own page. Now I'm going to be posting more videos showing you the different sections and how I plan using the different parts of the PrintStick Organizer. This is a lot of information, so I cannot fit it all in 1 or 2 or 3 videos. It's going to be multiple videos. Make sure to keep an eye out for that and be ready to plan with me. So that's it for this introduction to this new product that I'm sure will improve your life and help you be more organized. It has already done that for me. I have already been using this for a couple of months, and all of my projects and plans and ideas are finally written down somewhere. I feel like I'm not missing any, and I'm not letting any good idea go to waste. As usual, if you have any questions, drop me a comment below, and if you like this and you want to know more about how you can keep organized with iPad and how you can be creative, I'm always sharing tips and tutorials. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and tap on the bell so you know when there's a new video out. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.